Hey nerds, the next time you're walking by a beautiful creek with some moss beside it in the eastern US, if you see these brightly colored, sort of flaming vermilion or poppy colored mushrooms, you should go and check them out because they could be cinnabar red chanterelles or red chanterelles. Sometimes people call them cinnabars, but they are very dainty members of the chanterelles genus, which is a genus of all the chanterelle mushroom species. All of them are edible, and in the case of Cantharellus cinnabarinus, there are obviously limitations to how many people end up eating them because you have to collect a whole bunch of them for them to really be more than just a little flash of color. That said, they are a nice little flash of color. If you want to add them to the top of a pizza, I will say that people are unduly impressed if you do that. So I guess I do have a recommendation on the edibility. If you want to make a wild mushroom pizza and add a little cinnabar chanterelle to the top, people will be like, oh, look, it's a very beautiful flamingo colored mushroom. All right, so as I've already sort of alluded to, these mushrooms tend to grow on these little mossy mounds by creeks. And that's wonderful because this, color is very striking and stark against them. Also, I love these mushrooms because they have these forking and interlocking false gills. And that is a feature that is characteristic of all of your chanterelles, including the much larger ones. Here's an example of sort of a more golden chanterelle, Cantharellus velutinus, or the velvety chanterelle is the name on this one. But you can see it's got really, forked false gills that run down the stem. But because the cinnabar red chanterelle is so small, and this false decurrent gill situation is actually quite large relative to it, it just is very dramatic to me, and I love taking pictures and I love staring at the bottom of it. But, they're easy to spot. They also tend to, clock out at about the size of a 50-cent piece. This is a really average, sort of mature one, and they are, roughly circular, oftentimes a little bit wavy. Here's a really good example of one that's gotten wavy and sort of blown out, if you will. And the thing that makes them just slightly different ID-wise from other chanterelles, besides, size and color, is the interior of their flesh is not like super, super white and firm on the inside. It's just a little bit stringy. It's a lot more like a lot of the other small mushrooms that grow sort of in the same habitats as this little baby. So I wish you the best of luck finding this mushroom. It is reasonably common and just a gorgeous little one to add to your list of species you know how to recognize.